And a good Monday afternoon, everybody, in the AA Texas League. Today is the final game of our four-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Arkansas Travelers. Amarillo, after this game, will head back home as they'll take on a 5-game homestand, beginning a 3-game series with the Springfield Cardinals, and weekend baseball Saturday and Sunday games versing off the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, our last couple of days of April is already upon us as we get ready for an afternoon game here in beautiful Arkansas. Well, we got your lineups right now. First for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off in shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Batting second base, Peter Van Gansen. Batting third in center field, Tirso Ornales. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Taylor Colway. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hudson Potts. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Colin Moore. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Rudy Gyron. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. And batting ninth, the catcher, Louis Campsiano. Campsiano rounding out the batting order for Amarillo this afternoon. And taking a mound for your first starting pitcher, Luis Patino. Patino on the mound for the Sod Poodles. And now, here's your lineups for your Arkansas Travelers. Leading off in left field, Luis Liberato. Batting second, the second baseman, Mitch Ney. Batting third in center field, Connor Lean. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Joe Rizzo. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jordan Cohen. Batting sixth, the catcher, Cal Riley. Batting seventh, the designated hitter for Arkansas, Jack Larson. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Eric Filia. And batting ninth, the shortstop and cleanup batter, Cesar Isturiz Jr., as he rounds out the batting order for the Arkansas Travelers this afternoon. And on the mound for the first starting pitcher for Arkansas, Logan Gilbert. Gilbert on the mound for the Arkansas Travelers. And that's your starting lineups. And now we get ready for the final game of this 4-game set. The Amarillo Sod Poodles versing the Arkansas Travelers. So let's enjoy the game.
Welcome in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Logan Gilbert, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point,
hitter this
or
afternoon,
he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
So striding forward now, C.J. Abrams. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The pitch.
2 balls, no.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Second.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting third, the center
Stepping
fielder.
in now, Tirso
Ornelas.
This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so
The
far
right
out
fielder,
here.
number
That's a
50,
home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
At the plate, Taylor Colway, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hudson Potts.
Coming to the plate now, Hudson Potts, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Lean will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. Amarillo out in front, 1-0. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher,
Leading off
you're looking
for
at the right
Arkansas,
guy. This guy seems
the
to
left
deliver
fielder,
more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Is the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game.
Batting
Most
second.
guys, it doesn't matter
The
what the
second
count
baseman.
is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Mitch Name. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Liberato aboard here at first with nobody out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the center.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Fastball and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hopped up. Van Gansen over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting
That's
fourth,
exactly what
the
they
first
wanted
baseman,
out of that pitch up in the
Joe
zone. They took him up the ladder,
Rizzo.
and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Settling in now, Joe Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in,
Leading off,
Colin Moore.
the left fielder, Colin Moore.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Kyle Overstreet, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Nay onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
In now, Kyle Overstreet. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Filia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Jordan Cowan.
Leading off for
He's set
Arkansas,
to lead off the home half
the
of
third
the
baseman,
second.
Jordan Cowan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
So now to the plate, Cal Raleigh, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jeff
Now at the plate, Jack Larson
Larson.
trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
In now, Eric Fillion.
Batting 8th, the right fielder.
As the first
Eric
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Fillion.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Luis Campusano, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Campusano.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Abrams. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Lean is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Peter Van Gansen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Van Gansen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Ready now, Cesar Izturis.
Leading off
as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Colway has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Liberato.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Liberato. A base hit in his first trip. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Abrams ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Mitch Ney.
Digging in, Mitch Ney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Ow!
So some real
The center
problems
fielder,
out there
number
that time, as
5,
it'll wind up in E7.
Connor
Now at the
Lean.
plate, Connor Lean, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lean, a 25-year-old, is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2, the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Stepping up now, Tirso Ornelas. He'll
Leading
try
off,
to follow up the
the
double
center
in his
fielder,
last at-bat
Tirso
with another big hit right here.
Ornelas.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well above the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. Around 2nd, he's on his way to 3rd, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both
Taylor
outfielders give it a chase, but
Colway.
they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around 2nd on his way to 3rd.
At the plate now, Taylor Colway, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
A runner in scoring position with none out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. And he will score as that run breaks the tie
Now
and
batting,
makes this a 2-1
third
ball
baseman.
game.
Great
Hudson
job of offensive
Hawk.
execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Into the box now, Hudson Potts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Liner towards 2nd, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter.
So after the
The left
line out
fielder,
on the fastball, might be a
Colin
pretty good time to check out the
Moore.
pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Standing in, Colin Moore. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Amarillo out in front, 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Rizzo, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Joe Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
This guy's not wasting any time, right?
Jordan.
Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So digging in now, Jordan Cowan. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Here's the pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Popped up. Overstreet has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now to the plate, Cal Raleigh comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Jet
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the DH, Jack Larson.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The 0-1 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Rudy Marone. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Kyle Overstreet. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
At the plate, Luis Campusano. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Striding into the box, Eric
Leading off
Filia.
for the
He's 0
Travelers,
for 1 thus
the
far.
right fielder, Eric
Here comes the first pitch.
Filia.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Izturis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Colway is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Liberato.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Liberato. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sod Poodles lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, C.J. Abrams.
Leading
it's
off,
been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
C.J. Abrams.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Peter Van Gansen will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Ready for another chance? Tirso Ornelas. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Mitch Ney. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
At the plate, Connor Lean, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Short, hit hard. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 6, Joe.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Now at the plate, Joe Rizzo. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Stepping up to the plate, Taylor Colway. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Now in the box, Hudson Potts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Down 2-1.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And he will take 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now
always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Ladies
Wyatt
and gentlemen,
Mills
your
comes on
attention,
now,
please.
and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 83, Wyatt Mills.
Colin Moore will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, Rudy Herron. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Mills, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
At the plate, Jordan Cowan. No hits to this point.
Leading off
This
for
thing's far
Arkansas,
from over, even though
the
we're
third
moving into the
baseman,
back end of this game.
Jordan
Only down by 1. All
Cowan.
they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That was some great situational hitting there.
The
After
catcher,
surveying
number
the field to
41.
see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Now
D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ornelas will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Eric Filia.
So stepping in, Eric Filia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Potts is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Izturis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Moore is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Standing
Leading
in,
off,
Kyle Overstreet.
the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Down and away, ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A couple of pretty good performances
Now
turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Digging in now, Luis Camposano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Grounded weakly toward third. Right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Liberato. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's
Now
just
batting,
what they did right there.
the second
Big
baseman,
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Nay.
To the plate now, Mitch Ney. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Connor Lee.
Now at the plate, Connor Lean. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired.
Your
Aaron
attention,
Fletcher
please.
will be on the mound to
Now
start the 9th
for the
inning, and his
Travelers,
job will be keeping the ball game
number
tied
81,
until the bottom half.
Aaron Fletcher.
All set to start the 9th
Leading
in this
it off,
one. Stepping into the
the second
box,
baseman,
Peter Van Gansen.
Peter
He was a ground
Van
out victim
Gansen.
last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fletcher, 23 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count is 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, and I've seen him swing that bat even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now
no problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Taylor Colway. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And we are tied 2-2. So here's the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off
Joe
for the
Rizzo.
Travelers,
He'll start things
the
out here
first
in a
baseman,
tie ball game.
Joe
Blake
Rizzo.
Rogers enters to do the pitching,
Your
and
attention,
best
please.
case scenario for him
Now
is to
pitching.
push this one into
Blake
extra innings.
Rogers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moore is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. It's
Now
a bullpen
batting,
game for them
the
now
third
as we have a
baseman,
look at the starters'
Joe
final
Day.
line. Great day's work
Joe
any
Day.
way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Rolled slowly to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The catcher, number
Sometimes for a
41.
first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that.
Raleigh.
Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Into the box, Cal Raleigh. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0, here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 the count. The set and the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Yeah, that's great hustle
The
right
batter,
there out of the box.
the
Not
designated
everybody's
hitter.
getting it right
Yes.
out of the chute from step one. But I have to
Monster.
ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 0-1 offering. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Hudson Potts. He starts off the inning against a guy
Leading
who
off,
struck out the side
third
last
baseman,
inning. How did they get to him
Hudson.
here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Colin
Now batting,
Moore.
Colin Moore. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
3, Kyle Overstreet.
Stepping in now, Kyle Overstreet, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. So striding in, Eric Fillion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Eric.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Izturis. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right
now
there. That looked like the old
fielder.
Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s.
Liberato.
At the plate now, Luis Liberato. Sacrifice attempt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Digging in, Mitch Nate, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch
The
right
center
there.
fielder,
The straight
number
changeup.
5.
He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Connor Lean. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
And your Arkansas Travelers win the finale.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Aaron Fletcher earns the victory on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Travelers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so the Amarillo Sod Poodles will wrap up their 8-away game series. And they finally go home to see the fans. Well, Amarillo getting ready to greet the visiting Springfield Cardinals to town. The first of a 3-game series. And then gotta say, weekend baseball for the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the visiting Arkansas Travelers. And you gotta say, Saturday and Sunday games, Monday and Tuesday games will be postponed due to severe weather in the forecast. So there will be no makeup games for those Sod Poodle versus Arkansas games. Gotta say, we are happy to finally get out of this one, and you gotta say the Sod Poodles and the Arkansas Travelers will evenly split a series, and just like this one, never in doubt, the Arkansas Travelers tied the ball game and waited for the right time to strike, and that was the bottom half of inning number 10. So, wow. Well, you gotta say, we complete 1 month of Texas League Baseball with Amarillo, and you gotta say, we are ready for the 2nd month of Amarillo Sod Poodles, and they will verse off the Springfield Cardinals with a 3-game series, and 2 games beginning on May the 4th, which is Star Wars Day. So make sure you say May the 4th be with you on that day. Oh, gotta say, it's May the Force be with you. So after the 5-game homestand, the Sod Poodles head to Corpus Christi for a 4-game set. And gotta say, that's gonna be really nice once we get that going. May need to edit this right here just to let us know that we have our 5 on. So, man. And we'll leave for Corpus Christi on Thursday, or be at Corpus Christi by that time. And then we get ready to play 3 more, as we have the Midland Rockhounds coming home. They'll begin a 3-game set. Thursday, May 16th, will be the Sod Poodles' first ever game at Frisco. And that'll be a 3-game series. Then we're back home for 7, as we'll play the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds right after that. So Tuesday, May 28th, will be at Frisco, the Amarillo Sod Poodles at the Rough Riders. And then Thursday, we'll have our afternoon game at 4 o'clock. And then our secondary game to round out that 3-game series due to the rain delay. And then after that, we head to Midland for a 3-game series. Then we're back home on Monday, June 3rd. So we play host the visiting Frisco Rough Riders. And then we're away at Corpus Christi for 4, beginning Thursday, June 6th, and wrapping up Sunday afternoon, June 9th at Corpus Christi. Don't forget, we will be back home on Tuesday, June 11th to play our final homestand in the first half, as the Northwest Arkansas Naturals come to town for a 3-game series and a 3-game set at Northwest Arkansas. Friday, June 14th will be the first 3-game series versus the visiting Tulsa Drillers. And then we are on the road for a 7 away set to finally end the first half of the season. So, my goodness. Going to be a really good ending to that, as we'll play Northwest Arkansas for 3 and the Tulsa Drillers for 4. Gotta say, starting to like the Amarillo Sod Poodles way too much. And gotta say, that's pretty good. Right. Gotta take a picture of this right here. This 3-game series. And then we are back home on Thursday, June 27th, as we play host a 4-game set versus the Corpus Christi Hooks. Oh heck, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go back and get the rest of the schedule. Oh, come on. I don't know why it's being so clumsy today. I'd like to get that rest of the schedule. Okay, so I got May. Okay. Right, now I got June already, so that's pretty good. All I need is July. Nice. I'll take a picture of that. That way we know we have that right there. And there we go. We got that taken care of. Got the whole schedule. I don't have to look to see who we're playing afterwards. So anyway, let's go over our final line scores. And as always, first for the victorious home team, the Arkansas Travelers. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. For Amarillo, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. Amarillo now 13-12 through the first half. So gotta say, they gotta keep the throttle down and keep on winning. And most likely they will be on the road back home as they'll play the visiting Springfield Cardinals. So anyway, hope everybody has a good day, and thank you for tuning in to Monday Afternoon Baseball with the Arkansas Travelers versus the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Final score, Arkansas Travelers 3, Amarillo Sod Poodles 2. Well, for all of us here, thank you for tuning in, and always remember, we'll see you again, same time, same place, beginning tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.